Welcome back, everybody, to Grand Tactician, the Civil War. I'm Grumpy Grandpa Gaming, and this is episode 10 of our Union Spring of 61 campaign in version 1.12. As you can see, we are loaded straight onto a battle map here. As I finished recording the last episode, this battle did pop up. So this is the 5th Battle of Frederick. As you can see, we actually have a large chunk of the map to deploy on here. And the rebels are coming in from here and here. So they're all going to be down here around Shepherdstown. So we do have a distinct numerical advantage over them. And they're bringing Army of Virginia and Army of Maryland. I think it's one corps from each. Ruggles Corps, 12,000 men. Oh, they're bringing 2 corps, but 9,500 men each. So they have 1 corps in the field right now at 19,000 men. And the Army of Virginia arriving in 7 hours. So I plan on finishing this fight as quickly as possible. So 7 a.m. we get the whole day ahead of us. So a lot can happen in 7 hours in this game. So I'm going to start moving the army down here. And we're going to engage them down here at Shepherdstown. I'm not waiting for them to come to us. Who's that stuck in no... How are these guys stuck in no man's land? My cavalry division? There we go. Like I said, we're immediately going to set up for an attack here. So 14th Infantry Division. And how many men? 13th's got 5,400. 12th's got 7,900. So you're part of the attack also. And I'm going to be sending 13th Division to cover the ford up here at Shepherdstown. So it looks like they already built. The AI always does this. When the enemy army is within range of building the pontoons, they build the pontoons. Yeah, it's basically right on the road. Which road do I have them take? I think the river road for the artillery along with the infantry is fine. Engineers up here with them. Why is my cavalry still out? How do they keep getting stuck in no man's land? And we'll send the cavalry across with attack also. All right. I'm just going to hit play on this one and get it kicked off. I just want to knock these boys out as quickly as possible. Let's speed this along. Generally don't like running at 20 speed, but there we go. Coming through the woods at us. They see us. It's like they're straight up not going to be crossing. I should probably shift the artillery. Woods are not the best place for them, but I think that'll be good for now. And they're sending skirmishers across. You should come there. Yeah, I don't think the AI likes what I'm doing right now. Boys at short range so I can march you past and get you covering this ford. Don't think they're going to be going there, but... Yeah, AI does not like this. I don't think it knows what to do right now. Always like seeing that. You're gonna have the cavalry try and cross at the dam. That is not a good idea. Looks like my brigades over here are stopping. That's because they're moving to combat line. And they do have a brigade across the river. Oh, hold on. I want to get you guys on the fence. Yeah, that cavalry brigade's getting ripped up out there on the dam. Alright, they got the fence covered good. Division, keep going through the woods. I want to see what's out here. I think this is almost all their forces over here now. Generic brigade. May need some reinforcements up this way. They're not crossing here, so engineers, back up this way. I was about to say I'm missing a brigade, but it was hidden by the cavalry. Wounded. They got the artillery division commander's wounded. Are you kidding me? Who the hell hit him? How the hell did they get hit back there? Push in on him, Sherman. Your general's right out there in the middle of the fire. We should probably take him down during this fight. Engineers are finally moving. Pennsylvania. Oh, I didn't change their name. Got to fix that after this battle. Totally forgot to change Pennsylvania regular names. Supposed to be the Pennsylvania Guards now. This fight is over and hasn't even been 2 hours yet. Regulars, go hit Maxey's brigade. Dog Foxes, go hit Stovall. This brigade's getting ready to break. Wow. Actually, it's about even, and we got cover, but they do have height. the hell are my engineers doing? God damn it. Why the hell would you reroute like that? Ugh. Alright, regulars, they got their backs to you. Or, sorry, guards. Gotta change that name. Gate broke, saw that coming. Alright, let's go take down this Reb cavalry. Get in there, boys. Honestly, I'm surprised they have not sounded the retreat yet. Just about having a major victories. One of the reasons I missed the a.o.m mod, the AI would try to start retreating before they took this many casualties. Kind of knew when it was beat. Yeah, that's it. All I got is that one brigade left. They should be coming off the field right now. Looks like they're getting ready to drop off. Oh, they have more brigades over here. That's it. We have the major victory. They should be leaving. There they go. So we just had to freeze up because it's issuing all the retreat orders, probably. Our engineers fall back. We're not chasing them. Oh, look at that. Pennsylvania regulars got Cold Steel 3 this battle. Look at that. What flag are we going to give them? Some cavalry. Well, this is the Pennsylvania flag right here. So, Pennsylvania Guard. Keep saying regulars, but it is the Guards. I got to change the name. There we go. First viewer unit to earn a flag. These guys have been rock solid for me this campaign. And come back this way. Speed this up. We're not looking to cause any additional casualties. We don't need to. This is another one of those attacks where the rebels really shouldn't have initiated it. They would have outnumbered this corps in 7 hours, but by day 2, I would have both corps on the field, and it would have been a bloodbath. It still kind of was a bloodbath for them. So we took down 2,900 of their 12,000 infantry, 1,600 of 3,200 cavalry, got all 25 of their guns, total loss of 4,900 of their 16,000 men. We lost 848 of our 46,714 infantry. More like, I think around 26,000 because the other corps wasn't here. 315 of our 7,000 cavalry, one of our 78 guns. Total loss of 1,170 of our possible 54,878 men. So, 3-to-1 odds, I'll take it. Alright, let's take a look at the paperwork. Combat reports. Fourth Corps that fought today. 1st New York Engineers did 74 to infantry. 3rd Cavalry Division, Pennsylvania Guards did 100 infantry, took 74 prisoners, 377 to cavalry, took another 423 of them prisoner, and 81 artillery prisoners, total 1,055. Carroll's Dog Foxes did 38 to infantry, captured 138, 29 to cav, captured another 38, and captured another 146 artillery, total 389. Division total 1,444. 13th Division, all generics. 4th Brigade did 427 to infantry, 9 to cav, for total 436. 2nd Brigade did 489 to infantry, 382 to cav, 114 to artillery, for total 1,005. 3rd Brigade did 189 to infantry, 246 to cav, 30 artillery, for total 473. 14th Division, 2nd Brigade. Okay, this division did not fight. Never got them into it. 12th Division, all generics once again. 3rd Brigade did 348 to infantry, 48 to cav, 3 to artillery, for total 399. 4th Brigade did 527 infantry, plus up to 534. 2nd Brigade did 430 to infantry. Division total 1,363. The artillery division, I think only one battery really did anything. Yeah, they did 33. All right, wounded officers. I think we had 1 or 2. Let's take a look here. Yeah, so artillery division commander was wounded, so I got to replace him. That's all we lost. I'm surprised we didn't get Bragg. He was out in the middle of the firing lines. We should have gotten Bragg in that exchange. So we captured Colonel Crutchfield. Wounded Randolph. Wounded Stovall. Wounded Hindman. Why does it show me, I'm clicking on Virginia Brigade, but it's giving me Hindman's division. What is that? Oh, well. Not bad. One of our officers, what, 4 or 5 of theirs? I'll take that. Casualties, officers wounded. We came out much, much better on this exchange than anybody else did. Once again, it's the Pennsylvania regulars that earned the Grumpy Seal of Approval for this battle. And we'll get closed out of here, and I will see you all at the newspaper screen. Glorious victory at the 5th Battle of Frederick. The Army of Virginia and the Army of Maryland fleeing in panic as they both had 1 to 2 corps on the field. The Germans probably suffered total casualties of 4,922 men. There are 579 killed, 2,236 captured. Our casualties total 1,170 men, with 212 killed, 168 missing, and the rest wounded. Captured 2,900 rifles and 13 guns from the field, and we have paroled 2,178 enemy soldiers. So if anybody's wondering why I have not built any prison camps as of yet, this is just to help the AI, as they get back about 25 to 50% of the paroled soldiers. It's not a lot, but it helps keep them in the field a little longer, as we've been doing a lot of damage to them lately. One thing I forgot to go over was the strategy tab during the last monthly, and I kind of avoided it because I didn't want to see how much damage we were really doing to the rebels. Alright, so last episode we started our spring offensive, and it's been going good so far. We've had the one battle at Austin, so the 5th Corps of 1st Army is actually going to be sitting here a while, as they are down in orange readiness. And it's going to take them a while to get back up into at least the yellow, so I can move them into Austin proper. They're going to be stuck here a while, because it is enemy territory. 6th Corps is marching on Galveston, should be there sometime today. Like I said, and I should go over the Battle of Austin. That was one bloody affair. If this is your first episode and you did not see this battle, go back to watch that one. It was a mess. I basically had to almost sacrifice an entire division to fight off one corps, while the other 2 divisions mopped up the other corps. It was pretty damn bloody battle for both sides. And up here in Ohio, we are moving on Columbus to retake that with 2nd Corps. Why is it not showing movement orders? So, weirdly enough, Little Army Ohio headquarters and Little's Corps, like Tree North, was now moving east, prior to rejoin McLaw's Corps, which we spotted over here. So, we probably will be engaging them sometime soon, as we have to retake Columbus, and they've also captured Marietta, so I have to retake Marietta also. And speaking of which, I did transfer the last viewer unit in training to 2nd Corps. That is the Cyclone Blacksmiths, which is going to be an engineer brigade, is moving that to join 2nd Corps. So I got to send these engineers out to 1st Corps. They don't have any. Like you can see, I haven't really developed this corps because I'm not expecting it to fight at all. It may fight, it may not fight. Still up in the air. All right, I think that covers everything for the recap. Now I got a few things to add into the historical record here. A letter from Abigail Wade to Sergeant Michael Wade, Buffalo Soldiers. Dear Michael, I have good news coming from out of Southern Territories. We've had about half a dozen Southern deserters from Texas pass through. News from them is that the Union Army there has been most effective, having repelled any force regardless of size brought to bear upon them. This surely bodes well for a swift outcome to this war and a speedy return to you. It has been quiet out here. Usual chaos of cattle ranchers and Indian raids has been very sparse in these parts. Council Grove and Angel Falls aren't getting cattle from the Texas trails, and the railroads in the southwest aren't running cattle either. Mostly passengers with gold on the mind heading west is all the company we get. Dodge City is booming, and our community continues to grow as people flee west to escape the war. Thankfully, besides the occasional deserter, we haven't seen much of the horrors of the war. Farther northeast, the South has been raiding communities. I hope to see troops arrive soon to relieve the tension building here and drive off those pesky rebels. Oh, and blessed be, they are building a university in town just a few miles down the road. That is exciting news indeed. Maybe our children can attend in the future. Wouldn't that be a sight? Our new state is quickly becoming as modern as the East. We love you, my dear, and I pray for your continuing safety. Your loving and ever faithful wife, Abigail Wade. Yeah, I do have to get one of my female friends to do to voice Abigail for me. My voice is not too a female's voice justice. I'm just too deep and gravelly for that one. All right, now we have to go down to Texas for this next one. From the diary of Lieutenant Franklin Malone, 2nd Regiment, Company B, 50th Iowa River Boys. 6th of April, 1862. Today we crossed the Colorado River, if I remember what Colonel Elliott called it. So we're just south of the city of Austin, maybe a good half an hour march. Colonel Elliott has told us we will be marching early on the city, but looks like there is a sizable rebel force near. It's looking like there will be a fight on our hands if the rebels decide to stand and fight. 7 April 1862. Today we engaged a rebel army almost twice our strength. We are still trying to get into the fight when the sun set. I think General Grumpa has it in for us after how poor we did in the Battle of San Antonio, making us bring up the rear. 8th of April 1862. We could hear shots off in the distance as we closed on the railroad line, but a rider came racing like a bat out of hell saying we had new orders. We were to march to the east and hold against that, what looked like a rebel division. That division turned into half the damn rebel army, and the scrap which Company B was to hold our flank and keep the brigade linked to the Derby Hellfighters. I will say those damn Rebs kept coming when the Derby Hellfighters broke after our division commander, General Sumner, was wounded. I was hearing Colonel Elliott trying to get some of the Derby boys to stay and fight. Some did, but the rest kept falling back. As rebel brigades started firing on us, with Colonel Elliott riding up and down the line trying to keep us in the fight, we heard the whistle. With the roar of the explosion, I turned to see Colonel Elliott and his horse fall to the ground. I ordered 4 men to carry the colonel to the medical tent. We would have kept fighting, but just like the Derby boys holding off several waves and running out of ammo, someone started playing the retreat bugle call. Before I could even stop my boys, they started to fall back. But after several cannonballs landed near, the boys started running. We won the day, but it cost us a lot of good men. General Sumner and Colonel Elliott are both wounded. We have no idea who might replace them. Not to mention the losses in Company B took in the second day fighting. When we got the boys to stop running and reform, my sergeant, Victor, told me that it looked like I had 2 holes in my pants legs. But a closer look, just now with how close the holes are to my upper thigh, I'll say I'm one lucky bastard. Once again, I can't stress this enough, these stories that you guys are writing to go along your brigades amaze me. They are joyful for me to read, honestly. They're a real joy. So please do keep them coming as you follow along with your unit stories. Alright, I think that covers everything for right now. As I said, moving around Ohio. I'm going to keep moving in Texas. So I'll be back with the next major incident. Just going to come back in here real fast as I did not go over the change of commands for the 5th Corps after the last battle. So Hegg, Hans Christian Hegg, who was the commander of the Viking Brigade, is now the commander of the 3rd Infantry Division, with Colonel Horatio Van Cleve taking his place. And we had Henry Burton take over the Artillery Division from McDowell's 4th Corps. I'm not actually sure where he was auto-promoted. I'm not sure where he came out of. Probably from one of the batteries here. So I'm not exactly sure which one. But the big one was just the 2 commanders out here with 5th Corps. Looks like the rebels in the area are retreating away. We are now taking and holding Galveston. Well, I'm not moving 6th Corps yet as they are now in the yellow. As soon as we're back up in the green, I'll be sending them on to Beaumont, Texas. Ooh, and it looks like we do have a squadron out here. Let's go engage, boys. We don't need them blockading the ports on us. Probably not even a big fleet. 16 ships. And we have also retaken Columbus and are now moving on to Marietta to retake that. I was hoping to draw the Army of Ohio into a fight over here at Marietta, but it looks like they're moving to reinforce the armies of Virginia and Maryland. So we got a 3rd Army heading into the North Virginia region. I may have to send 2nd Corps out there to help them. It will unmask Ohio, but they have nobody operating in this region, so it won't be a bad thing. May just have to put them under the command of 2nd Army. I think that's everything for now. I'm back. Alright, so now April 20th, we do have another engagement coming up here at Frederick, and the Army of Virginia is coming in with a lot of forces here. So we have the Army of Virginia headquarters under Bragg, bringing B. Jr.'s Corps, Army of Maryland, McLaw's Corps, Army of Ohio. I knew they were coming out this way. Ruggles Corps, Army of Virginia, Wheeler's Corps, Army of Maryland, and Pendleton's Corps, Army of Maryland. So when they all arrive, This shows you how badly we've thrashed them. It's 1, 2, 3, 5 corps are bringing the same amount of men, or actually fewer men than my 2 corps combined. Though my 3rd corps is 35 hours away, so it's more than a day away. So according to this, we have 7 hours before their first reinforcements arrive. They're going to have 7,000 men on the field. So just like the last battle, I am going to be pushing in hard just to knock these guys out before they arrive. So I'd like to just knock out this 7,100 man. This is an understrength division. Get them knocked out so the rest of these corps do not arrive on the field, and hopefully beat them down until the end of the month. I would like to make it to May, this episode. So I'll see you all on the other side of the load screen. Welcome, my grunts, to the 6th Battle of Frederick. So we actually have the same deployment area as the last battle. So do the rebels. So we're going to end this one as quickly as possible. It's 10:12 in the morning. Okay, we got 1 hour before McClaws arrive, but then another 9 hours until the next division arrive, or next corps arrives. So we're basically all like plussed up divisions at this point. So plan is right now a little bit of a change. Cavalry's going to run straight down up to this ford here, with 12th Division covering these 2 crossing points here. And I have the 14th Division and the 13th across the river. So, like I said, same battle plan as last time. Get them in combat as soon as possible. Just draw them in and hopefully bottle them up against the river again. So, pause this here and I'll be back once we have contact with the rebels. Alright, we do have the rebels spotted. They're trying to get their cavalry brigade across the river up here at the ford. I double-timed the cavalry up there. It looks like their infantry could be going either direction as they're coming out to this road here. Still haven't gotten these troops underway, as unlike the last battle, these pontoons were not built beforehand. I did not notice that, so it's taking forever for the orders to get up and around to them if they ever get there. The riders had to come all the way up here, cross, and head back down. All right, Pennsylvania Guards, go get them. Charge into them, boys. Get those sabers out. Looks like we might have a glitch out here. Now all the infantry's heading up that way. Not good. Now the Stuart's cavalry's still fighting. They only had 400 men. They just got charged by 4,000. Fall back. Yep, there they go. Just wiped out Stuart's cavalry. This damn canal's screwing everything up. I hate this canal. The dog fox is up and dismounted. Send hold orders. Maybe it'll clear it up. You guys moving? Finally, they're moving. I didn't have to wait for them to get their orders. We could have locked these divisions in over here. Get a couple of volleys in, then we'll send the guards back down again. Push these brigades away. Doesn't look like they want to push in on us either. Just lost sight of that one brigade. I want to send the guard in, but I notice another brigade right here, and this one's getting ready to support. It'll just be a suicide run. Boys up there without getting stuck on the canal. That's my big fear. No, didn't want to go there. The other corps should be arriving. Yeah, McLaws is going to be arriving any minute. Almost got rid of them before they showed up. God, I wish I had enough Sharps carbines to issue out to everybody, but not yet. All right, guards, get in there. There goes Jackson's brigade. Yep, looks like the reinforced. Yep, McLaws is arriving. All right, keep going, boys. I should have done this already before the other corps got on the field. Ah, crap, I selected on the regulars. Get remounted. The Carol Dog Fox is clicked. Stuck. Damn it. That's my mess up. Pull back. Oh, come on. I think I might have just damned them. Oh, they're moving. Maybe. A lot of damage to Jackson's brigade. They had 2,900. We took down 900. Infantry's coming up now. Looks like it's going to be quiet for a few more minutes here, so I'll be back. All right, looks like how slow the orders went out to my two divisions across the river was a blessing in disguise as I'm arriving on the flank of the approaching corps. As they are going to outnumber us, but we are all rifle armed. 4th Brigade, we can send you to go seize this entry point. Let's go do that. Wait for them to finish massing up. My artillery's coming up right now, so I'll be able to start bombarding that area. So I don't think they're going to want to try and force this over here, but they may just try. Looks like they may just try. They start forcing all their brigades down into here, and I send this infantry in. That's it. That's a wrap. I think it's better to just let them pass us by. Yeah, if you're going to send them across one brigade at a time, I will take it. And every time I think I have my phone on silent. Yeah, they're going to try and force it. I will take this. Okay, artillery, stop falling all over yourselves. Yeah, they are just trying to go right past us. I will take it. They actually got a brigade across. Move up and engage this brigade, please. I need them locked down. Get moving. Okay, we see that entry point. Let's go grab this one. Just block the reinforcements from coming in. Actually, it's not going to block them from coming in. I should not do that. You take all their entry points are going to arrive at a random spot on the map, so I'd rather know where they're coming from. How far away is the next corps? Oh, they're 20 hours away. Ah. Oh, no, 10 hours away for the next two. So you can definitely see this over before then. Take that detachment down before they grab those guns, please. Gotta give them advance orders, otherwise all these retreating units will distract them. It'll take them longer to get there, but we do have this core now effectively pinned in. And I'm happy enough to just sit here at range and snipe the hell out of them. Surprise is not showing this brigade is flanked out, so you're now taking fire from over here across the river. They're done. This battle is just about over. I don't think we're going to get to the major victory again. We just may. Their morale recovers enough. Sending skirmishers to slow me down. How cute. Advance. Boys, get through these woods. They were really trying to keep these troops out of the fight. This fight's a little boring, but it's just a matter of maneuvering them into position here and just wiping them. Why can I not give you boys advance orders? Oh, Byzantine cards, don't turn your flank. Come on. No Barris Cessnola. All these houses in Shepherdstown are being used as hospitals tonight. Let's say I know we didn't break that brigade. They're still there. Still not made across the street, really? Start moving out to double, boys. Let's go. And there goes their withdrawal orders. Finally. There they go. All right, let's speed this along because we're not going to chase them down at all. Another ill-conceived attack by the rebel leadership. None of those corps were going to arrive on the field in a timely manner except for the second one. We took down 6,500 of their 27,000 infantry, 650 of their 2,700 cavalry. We got all 20 of their guns. All 7,000 of the 30,000 men that they could have had on the field. That number's actually a lot lower than it should have been. They should have had closer to 50,000, but I think my pre-battle estimate numbers were low. We lost 1,081 of our 47,375 infantry, 268 of our 7,000 cavalry, none of our guns. Total loss of 1,349 of our 55,575 men. Not too bad for a day's work. Alright, I don't think we lost any officers wounded this time. Nope. Let's take a look at combat reports. Engineers didn't fight. 3rd Cavalry Division, Pennsylvania Guard, did 283 to infantry, captured 569. 58th Cavalry captured another 331. That would be Stewart's brigades wiped out. That was the entire brigade right there. Total of 1,241. Carroll's Dog Foxes did 377 to infantry, 3 to cavalry, captured 15, total 395. Division total 1,636. 13th Division, 4th Brigade did 162 to infantry, 2nd Brigade did 84 to infantry, 58 to artillery, total 144. 3rd Brigade did 442 to infantry, 5 to artillery, total 448. Division total 754. 14th Division, 2nd Brigade did 244 to infantry, 62 to artillery, total 309. Vigilante Guard did 1,024 to infantry, 110 to cavalry, total 1,144. Byzantine Vanguard did 607 to infantry, 8 to cavalry, 1 to artillery, total 624. I figured they would have done a lot more than that. They were firing for a while. Division total 2,077. 12th Division, 3rd Brigade did 550 to infantry, 2 to cavalry, total 552. 4th Brigade did 777 infantry, 18 to cavalry, total 798. 2nd Brigade did 890 to infantry, 49 to cavalry, total 942. Division total 2,292. Artillery Division, 2nd U.S. Artillery did 45 to infantry, 9 to cav, 3 to artillery, total 57. 2nd Battery, Fortress Monroe did 97 to infantry. Fort Jefferson Garrison did 14 to infantry. 1st Battery, Fortress Monroe did 165 to infantry, 50 to cavalry, total 219. Division total 387. So, yep, Pennsylvania Guard got the Grumpy seal of approval for their battle standard once again this battle, slightly beating out the Vigilante Guard for that honor. Let's see if we got any other officers. So we killed Colonel Gregg of Stewart's Cavalry. We wiped that brigade out to a man. Wounded Maury. All right. Not too bad. One brigade commander dead, 1 division commander wounded. Not the highest casualties officers we've done, but I'll still take it as we didn't lose any ourselves this battle. This was an ill-conceived attack, especially when the AI kept forcing it. Like, it saw my 2 divisions here and kept trying to move their men to the fort instead of consolidating. Always goes off the commander's stats. What does Bragg's stats look like? Leadership 12, initiative. Yeah, his stats are very low. 12 leadership, 23 initiative, 40 administration, 6 cunning. He is very, very low on his stats. That explains a lot. He should not be in command of an army. I'll get closed out here, and I'll see you all at the newspaper screen. Glorious victory at Frederick once again. The 6th Battle of Frederick has ended with the Army of Virginia retreating in panic. The enemies reportedly suffered total casualties at 7,241 men. There are 914 killed, 2,212 captured. Our casualties total 1,349 men, with 203 killed, 166 missing, and the rest wounded. Captured 4,977 rifles and 7 guns from the field and sent 2,174 soldiers off to our prison. We paroled, not off to our prison camps. We don't have any. All right. I'm going to keep this episode rolling along unless another battle pops up. So I want to try and get to May so we can open the next episode with the monthlies. So it looks like somebody's still coming forward. Army of Ohio Command, but we just beat back his corps, but these corps are still ready to go. So let's pause this. I don't need him dragging any of these corps into another fight. We're looking down here in Texas. Alright, 7th Corps is still not finished that supply depot. 4 more days, so another 5 till that siege begins. 5th Corps, 25 days on their supply depot since they don't have the mechanics perk. Looks like they're consolidating all their forces up here. Name of that town. Flags are covering it on the map. And it looks like they are consolidating at Palestine. I had to send both my corps up that way. Skip Beaumont and send both my corps up that way once 5th is ready to go again. Yeah, so it looks like there's going to be another fight here, so I'm going to end this episode right here before that one kicks off. So, oh, also, I did forget to mention at the beginning of the video, it looks like Worms and Warriors is finally back after a bit of a hiatus. I saw a new campaign and recruitment video go up for his channel. I think it went up yesterday, but I just saw it today. So, if you're waiting for Worms and Warriors to start making content again, it looks like it is coming back. So, I will link that video onto the end screen of this video. Alright, so once again, if you're a new viewer, return viewer, not yet subscribed, please think about hitting that subscribe button. If you do, remember that bell icon so that the next video comes out. If you feel like a brigade in one of my armies, please let me know in the comments below. Type of unit, state it's from, weapons, uniforms, officers, and I'll oblige on all counts if possible. And as always, comments, please do keep them coming. Especially those stories, guys. I am loving them. And I hope everybody else is enjoying them as much as I am. I will see you all at the next episode. Stay grumpy.